Once upon a time, after a wealthy king died, his death plunged the kingdom into chaos, igniting a series of fierce battles and contests for the throne. Some fights were so dangerous, such that it was survival of the fittest. The kingdom's fate hung in the balance as Queen Tamara, the widowed queen, was challenged by the village council of elders with a very difficult task. Within 6 months, she must groom her son, Prince Adjoke, for leadership and secure his marriage, or watch the throne slip to another royal family. The family next in line for kingship would take over the throne if it met these requirements. According to the elders, in order to maintain the kingdom's power, the prince was not supposed to marry a nobody. He was supposed to marry a daughter of any of the rich chiefs and army generals in the kingdom. By doing this, the kingdom will remain the most powerful one in that region. Despite his academic achievements, Prince Adjoke harbored no aspirations for political leadership, his heart only captivated by Amina, his childhood sweetheart. He was not interested in being the next king. Amina, who was of humble origins and whose parents served in the palace's royal kitchen, represented a forbidden choice for the prince due to her non-royal background. The prince knew he was not going to be allowed to marry Amina. Confronted with the big task of preparing Prince Adjoke for kingship, Queen Tamara was not bothered that his son loved someone else. His son must know by now being born royal comes at cost, since his love was forbidden, so the prince would sneak out to meet Amina outside the palace walls. Prince Adjoke and Amina would have fun outside the palace. They would take a walk at the village market, take a boat to visit nearby kingdoms, where they would walk around freely with no guards and no one knew them. Their bond was evident. It was clear that they had deep feelings for each other. As the deadline loomed, the lovers resolved to run away, embarking on a new life in a distant kingdom. Upon arrival, Prince Adjoke and Amina got married and lived happily as husband and wife. The prince got a job, taking care of horses, and Amina sold fruits and vegetables at the market. Meanwhile, back home, their departure sent shockwaves through their kingdom, with everyone looking for the missing prince. A year into their beautiful life in exile, their joy multiplied with the news of Amina's pregnancy, only for tragedy to strike as Prince Adjoke suffered a serious accident. He fell off the roof of a building and hit his head on a pipe. He was taken to the hospital where they identified him as the missing prince from Motsego village. The prince was returned to his kingdom. When the prince woke up, he was back home at the luxurious palace. "You are awake, my son?" the queen asked. To her surprise, the prince asked, "And who are you? What a disaster." The prince had suffered memory loss as a result of the accident. Queen Tamara took advantage of her son's memory loss and quickly arranged and married off her son to a powerful family, sealing the political alliance but fracturing her son's true happiness. Amina was banned from entering the palace and coming near the prince. However, fate intervened when the prince bumped into a strange woman calling him, "My prince, my prince." The prince turned and saw a very beautiful woman holding a baby in her hands. The prince said, "How can I help you?" Amina said, "I am your wife and this is your daughter." The prince was very angry. "Are you out of your mind?" He would definitely remember if something big like this had happened in his life. Look out for Prince Adjoke Part 2, where destinies intertwined in a saga of politics, memory loss, and the power of love.